Namaste, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across the planet, around the world. My name is Greg Prescott from N5D.com, and you're tuned into this week's Capricorn weekly tarot card reading for May 18th through the 24th from the beautiful and talented, the lovely Allison Janes. And first, I just want to remind you there are new shirts available at N5D.net, Quantum Tie-Dye. This is a new shirt that I have. It's called The Water Element, and it came out fantastic. I've got a bunch more coming out tomorrow. Check that out on the 18th, May 18th on N5D.net. Also, consider checking us out on Patreon. We can help support the channel. As you know, we are severely shadow banned, so any support is greatly appreciated. And of course, check out Allie at psychicalley.net. Book a reading while you can right now. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn over the floor to Allison. It's all yours, Allie.
Thank you. So you need to check out the sun, moon, and rising signs to your signs, don't you?
Yeah. Always check out your sun, moon, and rising. You can find a link for that below in the more info section.
Thank you. Right. Okay. So we're going to do Capricorn. See what's going on with you, Capricorns. The cards are lively, so that would be good. That's a good sign. So let's see what's going on. Okay. So typical Capricorn. Capricorns are the goats in, like Cancerians have got the crab, Scorpio's got the Scorpio, Pisces got the fish. You've got the goat. Now the goats can climb mountains, can climb trees, can climb places that you never ever dreamed that they could. Okay, now think of that in terms of a Capricorn. Capricorns surprise people by starting off as the hard worker, then being the planner of business, and then ending up being a boss. Okay, so they've worked their way up the ladder of success. Capricorns are known to be leaders. Okay, sometimes I can see two sides to a lot of them, but Capricorns, I find it very difficult to see anything that is not so positive. What could I say about that? I can't think of anything. So if anybody knows a Capricorn, can you put it in the comments so that we can have a look and see what you guys think of maybe some of the traits that Capricorns have that drive people nuts. Okay, because I have to be fair to all birth signs, don't I? I have to give a positive and a negative to all of them. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's going on this week for you. Somebody just said they're workaholics. So I think they're workaholics, basically. They work too much. They like their family, but they're always trying to provide for better and better and better, because they've had no money and now they will not go back to having no money. So they'll tend to work the hardest possible that they can. So I think that was the only thing I can see, really. So anyway, this is the beginning of the week for you. So it starts off with very psychic energy here. I'm going to show you the card because you will see what I mean. So it's like you are totally in tune with your higher self, with your psychic energy. Here it looks like you've got all the tools to get what you want, to go for what you want. Okay, it's the Magician card. So think about your spirit guides. Think about your spirit guides kind of leaning on a wall thinking, are they going to ask me to do anything yet? I'm seeing them struggle. What are they going to do next? Why can't they just say, can you please help me? Because as soon as you say that, they'll be on it. They'll be able to help, but they can't interfere in your life. Okay, they can send you a few signs, but it's up to you whether or not you see them. Okay. So I'm seeing somebody new coming into your life, Capricorns. This person will be significant to you. So on one hand, it could be a single person, and I'm saying that you're going to meet a person, and this could be an admirer, somebody who could potentially be a partner, or you are just meeting somebody who is just a good person to know, okay, that is going to be in your future. I can see that you have got this psychic ability that is building and building and building. And I'm saying that to everybody, whether you believe you're spiritual or not, because I'm definitely seeing that there are some changes going on within your life that you cannot, it's like coincidence is happening that you can't really, there's no explanation other than the fact that spirit are around you. Okay, so to do with your finances this week. Financially, you're going to feel as if you've been defeated. Okay, I'm afraid it's like, I can't go any further with that. You know, everything has come to a stop. Where do I go from here? So it's a bit like you're waiting for the next step, and that, I think, is why your guides I pictured was leaning against the wall thinking, for goodness sake, ask us. Okay, so I'm just saying to you that the best thing you can possibly do is to say, you know, I need help, show me the signs, help me with this, you know, be as specific as you want to, but they really want to help you at this time. So what is it that's blocking you? How are you going to get around it? What do you need to do? They're the questions that you're going to be asking those guides. I'm seeing a game of chess, okay, as I'm talking about that. So it's all to do with strategy, finding a way around a situation in a clever manner. So if there is anything that's kind of not working out the way that you'd planned it, then try a different strategy. Do it a bit different. So I think that's one of the advice things that's coming through, but I do think that you're going to get help anyway, so don't panic about it. The book is open to you to do with your story of life. Are you going to write your own story being a happy ever ending, or are you going to write your story being it's always happened to me, woe is me, I'm a victim? You know, be a survivor or be a victim. That sounds quite harsh, but that is what the book is saying. It's saying that you will get what you think you deserve. Let me say that slowly. You will get what you think you deserve. So if you feel that you deserve to be treated badly, to be spoken badly to, for somebody to criticize you all the time, never give you compliments, never make you feel worthy, doesn't love you unconditionally, the more you put up with that and say it's okay, the more you're going to get more of it. And unfortunately, that sounds blunt, but I feel as if I'm talking to not all of you, but I'm talking to some of you. It's like, I can see that you're a hard worker, you are a leader, but when it comes to your personal life, are you being a leader there? That doesn't mean controlling. That means that you know what it is that you need to do in order to get happy again. Maybe you don't feel happy. Maybe you feel as if work is actually better than your personal life. So these are all just questions. If you are happy, then you may be, because not all Capricorns are going to be going through that. It could be that Capricorns are giving this advice to somebody close to them. That somebody close to them, they're watching signs, maybe they've been through this in the past, they're recognizing the traits of not sticking up for themselves, and they're able to then teach the other people around them. So Capricorns, it doesn't have to be you personally, okay, but it will be something that will be talked about, and that is the beginning of this week. Something nearly fell off then, and I thought it was moving on its own. It was really funny, but it wasn't. It was me with my foot. So I was like, oh, phenomenal. No, it's not. Shiny things and everything. So this is the middle of this week for you, Capricorns. Okay, so they're talking about walking on eggshells around a person who is being very tearful, very emotional. This is either yourself or somebody close to you. this person will be saying to you, they've let you down. This person has let them down. What are you going to do now? How am I going to cope now? So like I said, it's either you or somebody close to you. There is an anger that's rising up inside, and there is a need to kind of, yes, be a victim. That's fine for a little while, but don't stay there. You know, get feisty, get back your strength, control that kind of urge to go on the attack, because you're only going to get more of that. Remember, what you concentrate on is going to become bigger. So, you know, find a way to say that I'm going to show them that I can be happy without them. Okay, so this is obviously somebody who has tipped the balance of this person's energy emotionally, and there is a walking away feeling and tippy-toeing around an emotional time. So, you know, like I said, doesn't have to be you, but it is close to you. I can see secrets regarding finances that will then be open, and you'll find out more information now. And this will help you in the future. So I know that sounds cryptic, but this can be that there is somebody has taken more than their fair share and nobody else realized until this point. It could be that there is a person who is trying to say that they've got no money when actually they've got more money than anybody. They just don't want to share theirs. So remember that there's lots of different scenarios to do with secrecy around money. And I'm not saying that all of what I've just said is going to happen to every one of you, but you'll know what it will mean to you. To do with the middle of the week, emotionally, take leadership of your heart. Listening to somebody else being in the same situation as you was in is going to teach you is going to reteach you some really skills that are, it's like you can use these skills in everything. You can use them in work situations, about being appreciated at work, all sorts. Okay. So there's a lot of business stuff going on. You've got 3 pentacles here. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is to do with new money, new job, promotion, extra responsibility within a job. You've then got the building up of a business, moving, decorating, boxes or changes. So that's either somebody moving, or it is financial, you know, financial, everything's going well. Does that make sense? Because it's like we're building up here. But if you're drawn to a ladder, does that make sense? Sometimes in tarot it means DIY, boxes it means moving. Just what I mean. So so that could be either moving for one person, one Capricorn, to building up of a business to another Capricorn. Okay, and then you've got a meeting, an appointment or something of an official basis, and so the 3 cards together basically say that there's some very good promising signs towards new business, or you know, this could be a estate agent, but this is regarding new money, new energy, or something new financially coming up in a good way. So I like those 3 cards for you, Capricorns, especially being Capricorns, because you've obviously worked really hard to get where you are there. You've started at the bottom and worked up. Financially, the Moon. You've got psychic ability, very strong psychic energy there. Emotionally, the end of this week, they're just reminding you, do you want the happy ever after? If you do, imagine you actually having it. Think about it every day. Maybe do an affirmation, which is a positive statement that then becomes true. Thank you, universe, for my blissfully happy relationship. We're happy together. Thank you, universe, for my new car. Thank you, universe, for my family. They're all safe and sound. That sort of things. Positivity. There you go.
So, Allie, you have some important things coming up this week on Psychic Alley 121 on Facebook and Zoom as well. Some things. Why don't you tell our viewers about it?
So yeah, I've got on Wednesday, I'm going to be teaching tarot and doing psychic counselling lesson on Wednesday on Facebook. and that's from 7:30 p.m. UK time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time USA, and 11:30 Pacific time. And Saturday, I'm doing a workshop, remote viewing and psychic detective. So that's from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. That's 6 a.m. start Eastern time, 3 a.m. Pacific time. It's £10, that one, if you want to join in. And Sunday evening, we've got Elaine Thorpe and her guide. She's a trance medium, and her guide, Jonathan Hunter, will be giving you details about heaven, about what happens when you pass over, and also bringing through lovely messages from the spirit world. I've also added on one-to-one tuition on the website. So if you don't want to be in a group environment and learn to advance yourself spiritually, you can do this on a one-to-one basis if you wanted. It is for half an hour or an hour bookings, and then you choose what you want me to teach you. That's it.
No, it's not, because you got to tell people, hey, I got a website called psychicalley.net. And if you want to make an appointment with me, go check me out there as well.
Okay, if you want an appointment with me, come find me
At
psychicalley.net.
Very good. Also go to in5d.com for the latest tie-dye shirts that are full of high vibration. Plus, as an added bonus, you get amazing dreams with these
You do.
shirts. You do.
You do.
You've got lots of people that say that.
He's gonna do cushions, guys. So imagine the dreams then.
Yeah.
Or pillowcases, isn't it?
Pillowcases. Yes. Also check us out on In5D Patreon, where you can help support the channel, because as you guys know, we are heavily shadow banned. Any support is greatly appreciated. So on behalf of the lovely and beautiful Allison Janes, I'm Greg Prescott, sending you all infinite love and light. Until the next time, peace.
Bye.
Peace.